Next, today's identity uses of KMNO4. See the concept, then we will go for atomic element. Uses of KMNO4. Uses of KMNO4. Then you have written first one. It is used as powerful oxidizing agent. It is used as powerful oxidizing agent. Point number 2. It is used as bleaching agent. It is used as bleaching agent. Bleaching agent means which bleaches the color of a particular substance. Bleaching agent. Third one. Write down. Alkaline solution of KMNO4. Alkaline solution of KMNO4 known as Bayer's reagent. Alkaline solution of KMNO4 known as Bayer's reagent, which is used for the unsaturation. Which is used for the one thing you will do. Which is used for the test for. Which is used for the test for. Which is used for the test for unsaturation or a saturation. Which is used for the test for unsaturation or a saturation in organic compounds. In organic compounds. See here. In first year you studied here. Whenever which is used for the test for unsaturation for which is used for testing for saturation or unsaturation in organic compounds. So how can you identify given organic compound is saturated or unsaturated? To the unsaturated compound, if Bayer's reagent we are adding, alkaline KMNO4 solution is known as Bayer's reagent. If you are adding Bayer's reagent, if color is disappeared, alkaline KMNO4 solution color is pink color. If pink color is disappears, that is unsaturated compound. If pink color does not disappear, that is saturated compound. So with the help of alkaline KMNO4 solution, so called Bayer's reagent, that name you should remember. Alkaline KMNO4 solution, another name what? Bayer's reagent. With the help of that Bayer's reagent, we can identify in the given compound saturation is present or absent. So these are the uses. Lastly, one very important note point you have to write down. After that, I will explain. Most important, it is the previous NEET and JEE exam series. Previous NEET or JEE exam series. Previous NEET or JEE exam series. Write down first. KMNO4. Within the bracket, write down purple color. KMNO4. K2Cr2O7 potassium dichromate orange red color. K2Cr4 yellow color. Brown green complex we studied in complex compound. FeH2O 5 times NOSO4. It is a brown green complex. Its color is brown color. Right. Right on these examples important. You should remember these examples. Previous NEET and JEE examples. These are colored. All these are colored. Are colored. Are colored. Due to a special phenomenon. Due to a special phenomenon. Due to a special phenomenon known as charge transfer phenomenon. Known as charge transfer phenomenon. Within the bracket you write down N2M charge transfer phenomenon. L2M charge transfer phenomenon. I will discuss. First write down very important. All of you underline the keyword charge transfer phenomenon. Just 1 minute again. Already you know, I will explain. By strictly speaking, in all these compounds, unpaired electrons not there. See here, central atom manganese, oxidation state +7. Here central atom chromium +6. Here central atom +6 chromium. If you are observing electronic configuration of manganese, manganese atomic number 25. Electronic configuration 3d5 4s2. 3d5 4s2. +7 means it lost how many electrons? 7 electrons. Therefore, Mn +7. 7 electrons means here 2, here 5. Therefore, 3d is 0. Any unpaired electrons are there? Not there. 3d 0 means full empty. 3d 0 full empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No unpaired electrons. So, generally, in last class in the beginning, what we practice, if unpaired electrons are there, colored. No unpaired electrons are there, colorless. So, even though here unpaired electrons are there, it is colored. Generally, we are expecting that whenever unpaired electrons are absent, it is colorless. Even though unpaired electrons are absent, it is a color, purple color. Same thing for chromium also. Chromium atomic number 24. Electronic configuration 3d5 4s1. Here 6 electrons lost, Cr +6. Therefore, all lost, 3d 0. 3d 0 means empty, no unpaired electrons. So, even though unpaired electrons not there, these compounds are colored, orange red color and yellow color. Why these are colored means that color is not due to presence and absence of unpaired electrons. It is an exceptional case. That color is due to a special phenomenon known as charge transfer phenomenon. Now, what is charge transfer phenomenon is? Just for understanding purpose, I am considering first example KMnO4. If we are removing the potassium, we can rewrite as MnO4 minus. So, in Mn+7, empty orbitals are there. Empty orbitals. Mn+7 means 3d 0, empty orbitals. Now 3d 0. And the oxygen negative charge is there. Negative charge is nothing but electrons. 1 unit negative charge means 1 electron. 2 units negative charge means 2 electrons. Here, from oxygen to central atom manganese, charge is transferred. From oxygen to central atom manganese, charge is transferred. Nothing but indirectly electrons. So here 1 unit charge is transferred into 3d. So after transferring the charge, so-called negative charge, it contains unpaired electron. Due to this, it appears like purple color. Again, I am repeating. Initially, no unpaired electrons. All we are expecting that unpaired electrons not there means it is colorless. But here, the color is due to a special phenomenon known as charge transfer phenomenon. Here, charge, negative charge is transferred from oxygen to manganese. After transfer the charge, it contains unpaired electron. This unpaired electron is responsible for color. So very important. This word important. That color is not due to unpaired electrons, not due to DD transitions. It is mainly due to charge transfer phenomenon. Again, it is N to M charge transfer phenomenon. L means ligand, M means central atom. Now here, in MnO4 minus, oxygen act as a ligand. Studied in complex compound. Ligand means which is a donates electrons to the central atom. This is the central atom M. Therefore, here charge is transferred between ligand to central atom. So here oxygen act as a ligand. Just you should remember that in complex compound, the species which are attached to central atom known as ligands. So here charge is transferred from ligand to metal. Therefore, that is what charge transfer phenomenon. Right on previous recent exam, JEE exam was right now. KMnO4 is colored due to recent JEE example studies. KMnO4 is colored due to first option, presence of unpaired electrons. Presence of unpaired electrons. Second option, DD transitions. DD transitions. Third option, M2L charge transfer phenomenon. Right full form, don't write CT. M2L charge transfer phenomenon. Or N2M charge transfer phenomenon. What is your answer? Fourth option. Very good. Here, charge is transferred from oxygen to manganese. Oxygen is nothing but ligand. Manganese is nothing but metal. So N2M charge transfer phenomenon. So this is about D block elements. By this D block elements completed, a small topic is there, F block elements, D and F block elements. All of it today again. Next new chapter, small chapter is F block elements. Small chapter it is F block elements. Today heading F block elements. Again today's side heading F block elements. First I will discuss, after I will get the notes. Definition easy only. Side heading over F block elements. Today's side heading F block elements. Krishna, 1 minute. The name itself gives the answer. How can you define F block element? The elements in which differentiating electron, just like a D block element definition. Differentiating electron means last entering electron. The elements in which differentiating electron enters into F orbital of anti-penultimate shell. F orbital of anti-penultimate shell. Anti-penultimate shell means last but two shell. Ultimate shell means n. Penultimate last but one. N minus 1. Anti-penultimate n minus 2. Last but two shell. Last but two shells. Just you should remember that in an atom so many shells are there. Like this. Last shell is called ultimate shell n. In D block also we define. Last but one is n minus 1. Last but two is n minus 2. So F block element means in any case if last electron enters into F orbital of anti-penultimate shell, the type of elements are known as F block elements. Right? The elements in which differentiating electron, DIFFERI, TI, differentiating electron, within the bracket you have write down last entering electron. The elements in which differentiating electron enters into F orbital of anti-penultimate shell. F orbital of anti-penultimate shell. Within the bracket you have write down that is n minus 2 shell. That is n minus 2 shell. Next line. All the F block elements. Next line. All the F block elements are arranged in two series, namely 4F series and 5F series. Namely 4F, like this you have written, namely 4F series and 5F series. I will discuss 4F, 5F. Namely two series, 4F series and 5F series, and they placed at the bottom of the periodic table. Full stop. Next line. F block elements are also known as inner transition elements. F block elements are also known as complete theory. F block elements are also known as inner transition elements. F block elements are also known as inner transition elements. Next point. All F block elements belongs to third group. Underline the third group. All F block elements belongs to third group. Now again I will explain. All underline the third group. Why it is third group in electronic configuration I will discuss. All F block elements belongs to third group. Just 1 minute. Total 28 elements of F block elements are there. Total 28 F block elements are there. At the time of construction of main body of the periodic table, the 28 elements were not discovered. At the time of construction of main body, these 28 elements were not discovered. Hence, they didn't get the place in the main body of the periodic table. That's why separately they kept at the bottom of the periodic table. So, in periodic table, left side S block elements, right side P block elements, middle D block elements. At the bottom of the periodic table, F block elements. Because at the time of construction of main body, it is not discovered. That's why they placed at the bottom of the periodic table. So total 28 elements are there. All 28 elements are arranged in two series, 4f and 5f. Each series contains 14 elements. Each series contains 14 elements. Why 4f and 5f means F sub shell always starts from fourth shell. So first in atomic structure we studied. First shell contains only S sub shell. Second shell S and third SPD. Fourth SPDF. Therefore F sub shell starts from fourth shell. Therefore 4f and 5f. In future, if any new scientist will discover the new F block element, they enters into 6f. After completion of 6f, further they enters into 7f. But starting number of F block element is 4 because F starts from fourth shell. D block elements are there, starts from 3D. That's why we are having 3D, 4D like that. F block element starts from 4f. Sir, my lucky number 3, sir, shall I get 3f series? Your lucky number only 3. But 3f series is not possible because F sub shell starts from 4. So 4f and 5f. Total 28 elements. We know that D block elements another name transition elements. In the beginning we wrote D block elements are also known as transition elements. If you are observing the position of all these F block elements, these F block elements are present below to the transition element. These are inner to the transition elements. That's why F block elements are also known as inner transition elements. Compared to, you should remember that it is easy. D block elements another name transition elements. F block elements another name inner transition elements. Why? They are inner to the transition elements. That's why inner transition elements. All F block elements are present in third group. Why third group means in electronic configuration I will discuss. So in the F block element, two small subchapters are there. First subchapter name is 4F series. Second subchapter name is 5F series. Therefore, small subchapter. All of you place side heading. 4F series. Subchapter A, 4F series elements. If these two series is finished, means F block element chapter will be finished. Small chapter, 4F series elements. 4F series elements are also known as lanthanides. Why is something that I will discuss lanthanides? Different names are lanthanides, are lanthanodes. Lanthanodes are short form LN, lanthanides. Rare earth elements. Rare earth elements. Right now. 4F series, lanthanides, lanthanodes, rare earth elements. These are chapter A. Write down all names. Finished now? Next line you have to write down after I will discuss. 4F series, not complete all names, rare earth elements. Finished now? 4F series starts from cerium. You should remember starting element. Symbol Ce. Atomic number 58. 4F series starts from cerium. Ends with lutetium. Ends with lutetium. Lu, that is equal to 71. See here, don't write. Starting and ending element you should remember. Cerium, CERAUM. After that, all 14 elements you must by heart. 3D how we by hearted. 4F, 5F also we must by heart. Very, very important. So, just 1 minute. 4F series, after separate name, starting element cerium, ending element lutetium. Cerium atomic number 58, lutetium atomic number 71. Between 58 and 71, how many elements are there? 14. These 14 elements, properties are similar to that of preceding element of cerium. For cerium, preceding element is lanthanum, 57. By strictly speaking, lanthanum is not a F block element. Lanthanum is a D block element, 5D element. Lanthanum is what? 5D element, D block element. The properties of all these 14 elements from cerium to lutetium are similar to that of previous element lanthanum. That's why the name came as lanthanoids or lanthanoids. Why these are known as 4F series means in all these elements, last electron is present in 4F subshell. That's why these are known as 4F elements. Why these are known as rare earth elements means all these are the metals. Their abundance in the earth crust is very less. They are rarely present in the earth crust. That's why they are known as rare earth elements. Why these are known as rare earth elements? They are rarely present in the earth crust. Noble gases, another name, rare gases. Why they are rare gases? They are rarely present in atmosphere. Their abundance in the atmosphere is very less. That's why rare gases. Compare, you should remember. Noble gases are rare gases. F block elements are rare earth elements. Why these are known as lanthanoids? The properties of all these 14 elements are similar to that of lanthanum. That's why lanthanoids. At least first element, starting element, you should remember. I remember like Cu, cerium, lutetium. Cu, cerium, lutetium. Next time you have to write down the properties of all these elements similar to that of lanthanum. The properties of all these elements similar to that of lanthanum. Similar to that of lanthanum. Within the bracket you have to write down 5D element. Within the bracket you have to write down 5D element. Lanthanum not a F block, it is a D block. 5D element. The properties of these 14 elements similar to that of lanthanum. Hence these are known as lanthanoids. One word enough. Hence these are known as lanthanoids. Next line. Their abundance in the earth crust is very less. Their abundance in the earth crust is very less. Hence, these are also known as rare earth elements. Hence, these are also known as rare earth elements. Their abundance in the earth crust is very less. Hence, these are also known as rare earth elements. Very important. How you prepared or by hearted 3D element, like that you have to by heart 14 elements of lanthanoids. You must by heart. 10 elements we by heart in 3D series. Here extra 4 elements we should by heart. Next, today's identity. Electronic configuration of 4F series elements. I will give one logic for remembering the 14 elements. Electronic configuration of 4F series elements. Write down element. Electronic configuration of 4F series elements. Electronic configuration of lanthanoid. Ln. Lanthanoid general symbol is Ln. For lanthanoids, common oxidation state +3. Why is after that I will discuss. Electronic configuration of Ln +3. For lanthanoids, common oxidation state what? +3. First element is lanthanum. Symbol is La. Atomic number is 57. By strictly speaking, lanthanum not a F block, it is a D block. But why along with lanthanides we are writing properties are similar. Lanthanum not a F block, lanthanum is D block. But along with F block we are writing because there is a similarity in properties. So this is 5D element. Lanthanum. First element symbols atomic numbers you have written on lanthanum. So I remember like this last time we do the logic. Don't write the logic now. LCP, NPS, EGT, DHE, TYL, lanthanum power. Next C, cerium. So 14 elements. F block element starts from here. Cerium. Symbol is Ce. Atomic number 58. Cerium. Next, praseodymium. symbol is PR. Symbol is not right on side. 59. Increase one number. Lanthanum, cerium, praseodymium, LCP, NPS, neodymium. Neodymium. Symbol ND. 60. Neodymium. Next. Promethium P. Promethium. Symbol is PM. You must by heart. 61. Promethium. Finished? Up here over. Fifth one. Samarium. SM. Samarium 62. Write on this file. Samarium. Classic is LCP, NPS, EGT, DHE, TYL. Samarium over. After samarium, europium. Symbol is EU. Europium 63. Gadolinium. Because first time the name somewhat new to you. Because scandium, titanium is in first year only we by hearted. So that symbols are elements names not difficult. Because first year only we by hearted. First time we are saying promethium. PROMETHIUM. This is samarium. SAMARIUM. SM. Any triple meaning is there samarium? Samarium. Europium. Next. Gadolinium. GD. Group discussion. Gadolinium 64. Next. Terbium. TB. Next. Dysprosium. DY. 66. Dysprosium. Holmium. HOO. Holmium. Next. Erbium. ER. Erbium. Next. Thulium. TM. Next. Yttrium. YB. Very important. Last one, lutetium. LU. 17. Serum. Starting cerium, ending lutetium. Any difference is there? Size here, serum here. Serum. Starting what? Cerium. Ending lutetium. 14 elements. Finished? For first element, middle seventh element, exceptional electronic configuration. This same question they asked in previous NEET exam 2 years consecutively they asked. First to 7th to 14th. First element, middle element, last element. Put star mark, exceptional electronic configuration. Last time we give a mnemonic. How we have to remember all these symbols, elements. Finished? Cerium, praseodymium, neodymium, promethium, samarium, europium, gadolinium. Like that you can't by heart. Terbium, dysprosium, holmium, thulium, yttrium, lutetium, finished. You are practicing, it will come. Which one? Spelling which one? Lutetium. Sorry. Lutetium, LUTETIUM. 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 Lutetium, LU. Lu. First one C. Serum. This This one yttrium, ytterium. Thulium, thulium. Names like that: erbium, holmium, dysprosium, terbium, gadolinium, europium, samarium, chromium, europium, prosodium, cerium. Rakshita, finished? Now, complete our not 14 elements. Now, this column I will write this column which study how to fill. Complete or not complete? Just 1 minute. Don't write. Electronic configuration how we have write. 57. Nearest noble gas xenon. Nearest noble gas what? Xenon. After xenon, last electron enters into 6s structure. In first year in Boyer diagram we practice 5s to 5p6. Then 6s. Now, xenon atomic number 54. 54 plus 2, 56. Here 57 is there. Shortage of 1 electron. Therefore, again lambda means 5d element. Therefore, the electron enters into 5d. Then check with atomic number 54 plus 1, 55. 55 plus 2, 57. Next, cerium. Don't write. I will do time.